2-year update of my acne journey. I wanted to do an update from the first video I did where I explained how I got rid of my acne and how I continued that for 3 months, and then how I maintained it throughout the year. I did that video a year ago. It did really well. Thanks for 1 million views on that video. And I just wanted to update you guys on the products that I'm using now, because a lot of the products that I use have changed, and I haven't really experienced any real massive breakouts from using these products. Some are the same, some of the equipment are the same, some of them are not the same, but at the end of the day they work for me. And now I started using more chemical based products. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, all this has changed or anything like that, but honestly, when you find something that works for your skin, you just have to stick to it, in my opinion. So I found chemical stuff that actually works for my skin, as opposed to the natural stuff that's a bit slower. As I explained before, my whole acne journey started in my final year of uni. I had like really bad breakouts all around here, all around there. I'll show you all the pictures and stuff, and my skin just looked dead and really dry, and I always had spots on my forehead as well, and I was never glowing like this. A lot of it is to do with stress for me personally, but sometimes, you know, you could be getting spots or breakouts for numerous reasons. I'm going to start with the things that I still use for my acne, reduce it and make sure that I don't have any blemishes or anything like that. The first thing, I still use my Vanity Planet Perfect Spinny Skinny brush thing. This is the daily brush that I have on right now. When I was trying to get rid of my acne, this is the box it comes in, by the way. When I was trying to get rid of my acne, I was using the exfoliating brush a lot more. I use the body brush for like when I'm trying to just exfoliate my skin, and this is for like your feet. But on a day-to-day now, I use the daily brush because I no longer need to really like clean any type of spots or anything. More so it's just blemishes. Right now I'm not wearing any foundation. I've got concealer around my eyebrows. I use the daily brush. I have a discount code Lizzie Spins, which will give you 70% off. It will be $30 instead of it being $100, and they ship internationally. I've now been using this for 2 years, and I live by this product. The way you can really deep clean your skin and all your pores around here, underneath your eyes. Honestly, this thing has changed my skin. I bought it twice. This is now a collaboration with them. This Vanity Planet thing works. Like, it really does help to rejuvenate your skin, take off any dead skin cells, really cleanse your skin and make it squeaky clean, like I explained before. I mentioned in my previous video that I use black soap. I still do use black soap, but I only use it when I get spots, and I get spots about once a month when I'm on my period. So I use black soap with my spinny brush, and I put a little bit of black soap on my spin brush, and I spin that round all the way around when I have spots. When I don't have spots on a day-to-day basis, like I explained in my previous video, I kind of go for any gentle wash. I've nearly finished the simple wash. It has no grains in it, nothing like that, and I use that on a day-to-day, morning and night. I just squeeze it in here, spray, all over my face. And sorry, I don't know what I was doing, the side effects. And that really just helps me. I think simple is better. Not simple as in simple the brand, but simple products are better, especially when you're washing your face. You don't want to put too many products on your face. You really want to treat it after, I would say. If I come out the shower and my face is all dry and crusty and it needs some moisturizer, I tend to, what do I use? Oh, okay, I have 2 toners. When I have spots and I'm like breaking out and my skin looks disgusting, I use the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting BH Liquid Silic. It's got acid in it. It's got some type of acid and it's exfoliate, and it's 2%. I probably use this at night time, and I wake up in the morning and my skin is refreshed. Like, it doesn't look dead anymore. I feel like it's literally exfoliated and stripped a layer. Because I feel like it stripped a layer of my skin after I've used this is pretty dry. So I just have to be cautious on that day that I know my skin's going to be dry, so I have to keep it very well moisturized. Again, I still use my shea butter every single day. Sometimes I switch to coconut oil, but really and truly I'll probably will switch to coconut oil when this is finished. It'll probably take me like a year to finish this, and I'll go back to coconut oil. But sometimes I feel like coconut oil doesn't moisturize my skin a lot, but I have really dry skin sometimes. Like, I have oily skin, but I have dry. It's very combination. It looks oily, but it feels dry. That's the kind of skin I have. So after I use this, I will go in with shea butter, and the next day the toner that I would use is what I mentioned in June. I'll use my Freedom Pro Studio Glycolic Radiance toner. This is the toner that I probably use 5 to 6 times a week, and this really moisturizes my skin. The day after I've used this, which dries out my skin but makes it really good and really like strips away any dirt, takes away spots, like it really helps to treat any acne that I have. I use this 6 times a week just to get rid of the dryness, to keep my skin hydrated. This is so good for keeping your skin hydrated. I can use this and not moisturize my skin after, although I will, but I could use it and not moisturize my skin because it's that moisturizing. So I'll use this, and I'll use my shea butter on top of that. Before I put my shea butter on, I'll always put aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel is just great to use on a daily basis, just to heal scars, to heal burns. If you forgot to put your sunscreen on in the day and you've been like in the sun, or I know when you live in England, a lot of the times you don't know it's going to be hot. Like today, the sun's not necessarily out, but I could go out and it just suddenly pop up at 2 p.m. and I don't have any sunscreen on. So that's why having aloe vera gel on at all times is key, because it helps to really protect your skin, and it takes away any burns, and it just really helps to rejuvenate any dead skin cells or anything that is about to pop and break out. This will help your life, so check it out. Always have some aloe vera gel ready to use on your skin, because it can do nothing but good. The only time my skin has been really bad is when I've been stressed out and I haven't been looking after it, like really exfoliating or doing any face masks. I haven't really exfoliated or doing any proper face masks in a very long time, to be honest, just because I forget most of the time. That probably happens twice a year where I actually remember to put face mask on my face, and I probably have 100 face masks in my house. But yeah, I'm just stupid. You guys know in my first video I mentioned about lavender oil and lemon essential oil and peppermint essential oil. I still use my essential oils, not as frequently. Peppermint oil I still use on when I have spots. Again, I don't have spots too regularly, but when I do, I make sure I dilute it with a bit of coconut oil or shea butter. I put it on my hands and I place it on the spots like this and this and this and this and this, all over the spots. I like peppermint oil on my hair as well, like from my edges, to make them thicker. I usually mix this with some black Jamaican castor oil, and I really massage it onto my hair to help stimulate growth, because it's just good at repairing. It allows your skin to behave in the way it should behave. But yeah, that's basically what my acne regimen has been for the last year. It's now been 2 years since I've been able to maintain acne, because there's one thing, like with anything, with diet and exercise or getting rid of anything or getting rid of burns, there's one thing to get rid of it, but there's another thing to maintain it. And I do think it's important for you to always switch up your products to see what is working and what isn't working, and that's why I've switched from the first video that I first did that you guys saw, and when I was mentioning more black, I was saying black soap a lot. I don't use it as much because I just don't need it as much. In general, I hardly wear makeup. I try to make sure I don't put too much on my face, and I make sure certain parts of my face are emphasized, so I don't need to wear too much makeup, if that makes sense. So I got my individual eyelashes done by Jade. I'll put her links down in the description box below, so it just makes me look bright and looks like I'm wearing makeup without having to actually put mascara on, then take it off, and then put this on and put that on. I'm trying to be really like minimal, but not minimal. Like, know that I like, you know, having my eyebrows and lashes done, but doing the least amount in order to have it so that I don't have to put too many chemicals on my face, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'll show you my lashes. These are them. They look like false lashes, right? She did such a good job, and I feel like she made it really look natural, like how my natural lashes look. Like, my natural lashes are really curly, so I'm happy that she made it like really curly. Like, they just look like I have like strips on, so I'm just happy about that. And I also got my brows done. They're like day 3, and if you know anything about microblading, you know that the first 2 weeks are like, oh, what's going on with my eyebrows? They're actually not doing too bad on camera, I hope. So I'm not going to go too close, I'm going to scare you, because they're actually scabbed. I got them done by Lush Brow. I leave her information down below. She did my microblading for me, and then I don't have any, I just have some concealer around it and some lip gloss on. I don't have anything on my skin like that. That's how good my products, my skincare regime is, and not feel like I have to like do 10 million layers of foundation and highlight and concealer and blusher and bronzer, gold drops. I ain't got time for that. So that's why I really emphasize skincare on my channel, because I think it's super important to really wake up and love who you naturally are. to some extent. Like, I know I still have add-ons and I know I have hair. Oh, and also I got my hair done. You like it, guys? It was by Lovely Braids UK. She did an amazing job. I really wanted like these curls like this, and then we put these beads in it, and we have it like a length. The length is like 16 inches. I love my hair. I literally love my hair. I'll leave her information down below too. Like, I've just been on this whole self-love journey. That's why I've kind of been missing, but I will explain to you in about a couple of weeks what's actually been going on with me. But regardless, I wanted to come and give you guys a skin update. Remember to check out Vanity Planet and use my code Lizzie Spins to get 70% off your purchase. This has changed my life. Remember to consult any kind of dermatologist before you try out any of my methods and any of my skin recommendations. It's always important to ask a professional. Don't just rely on me, because I'm only a 23-year-old girl and I experiment with my skin a lot. Lemon essential oil is still really good for me, and if you're trying to battle with your acne, try and mix some lemon essential oil with some coconut oil or some shea butter and put that on your skin. If you're battling with like acne like my previous pictures, that is what I used. Now I don't need to use that, just to emphasize that point, but that is what I used before. I hope this video was helpful. Please remember to subscribe, like and comment, and all the information and details of all the products that I use will be in the description box below. Have a lovely evening, day, morning, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.